Evening people, evening, welcome back to the channel. We've had lobby issues tonight. Hopefully the lobby we're in now stays strong, but we're back tonight with the DMK Team Endurance League, or the TDK Endurance League. Monday night, 8 PM. It's not, it's 8:30. It's 8:30. That's when qualifying kicks off anyway. So that needs to change on the flyer or something. So yes, we've managed to get ourselves in a lobby, but we'll have to see how strong it is. We've tried 2 already, so we'll keep our eye on that. Not that we can do anything about it, but you know. So let's get ourselves into scores after last week. Leading the way at the minute, Jainio taking all the points, taking the race win, taking pole position, and taking fastest lap as well. So he's on 27 points. Hattalad is chasing him down on 20 points in second. Offskis is in third with 18 points. We've got Waldy in fourth with 16 points. I suppose I should have gone through team cars as well. So Jainio in first is in a Jaguar. Hattalad and Offskis in second and third are both in the AMG Mercedes. Waldy is in a Hyundai. D-Dot in fifth is in a Lamborghini. He's got himself 14 points. Cutler is also in a Lamborghini. He's got 12 points. The Corvette of Draco Fury in 7th of the Corvette is 10 points. DMK DK10 in the Aston. He's got 8 points. We've got DDR Jonesy in the Jaguar with 6 points. Number 1 Pops in the Corvette again with 5 points. Another Hyundai for Gwydion with 4 points. Old Crawler in the, what's the RSR? That's the Porsche, of course it is. With 3 points. D Keenleys, I've got to apologise, D Keenleys, didn't realise you were female, apologies. I'll get that right tonight. Driving the Aston, 2 points, and unfortunately Aldo left the lobby last week, so no points for Aldo, unfortunately. So we'll quickly just flick through. So still got merch available, people, t-shirts and stickers. Should you want any of that, hit me up at darksmoker@googlemail.com. Designed the t-shirts myself, how about that? And let's get ourselves in then. So have a quick look, see who we've got in the room. D-Dot is in, Waldy. Got DK10, Draco Fury, Chalk, is that Chalk or Chalky 12? You'll have to let me know. Aldo's in house, Offskis is in the place as well. Hattalad, number 1 Pops, Jainio, and DDR Jonesy 74. All ready to kick it off round here tonight for a 1-hour endurance at Suzuka circuit. I like this circuit. It's fast. It's got lots of tricky little corners. I'm not too keen on the S's, but the rest of it's pretty good. We have got a 10-minute qualifier, and then we jump into the full 1-hour endurance tonight. Let's turn the usual nonsense on for you lot. Oh, that's not what I want. Hattalad's left the room. Why? No. 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 We're all getting kicked out. Well, yeah. Bosh. Thank you, PlayStation. Yeah, struggling with lobbies tonight for some reason. Not sure what's going on. Struggled last night in with the PS5 as well, actually, on GT7. Had some lobby issues in there too. So, where's my dog and bone? Because obviously there's going to be chat now about which lobby or who's opening a lobby, because like I say, that's the 3rd one we've tried and we've all just been oofed out again. So let me just keep an eye on the chat quickly. Yeah, flipping PlayStation, flipping polyphony. Apologies, anyone that's viewing. We're just going to be watching. We're going to be hunting for a lobby. Oh, Cutler, are we back in Cutlers? What are we doing? Waldy's giving it the laughy faces on the chat. What's going on? Lobby gate. Draco Fury. It's a conspiracy. Still only one in Cutler's room, which I don't know whether... Oh, there's 7 now. All right, we're going in there. We're going in there. We're going in there. Damn game. So we're going to try and get a 1 hour endurance underway. So back where we were, just waiting on a few more drivers to arrive. As D-Dot in, he struggled getting in this lobby last time. Just have to wait and see. Jonesy's joined, D Keenley's is in. Why have we started a video chat? I'm not joining that. So drivers out on track practicing then. That's what I want. So yeah, just waiting on a couple of drivers to get in this lobby. We'll go for a lap on board with somebody, shall we? Who's just coming out of the pits there, alright? We're out with you, Jonesy. In the Jag. Nice livery as well. So let's get ourselves a bit of onboard. So through the first turn then, or the first corner, into what is known as the Snake. Tricky little section this one. If you get offline, there's a lot of rubber to drag you further out. So you've got to get these just right. They're all flat as well, and then it runs up the hill through Dunlop. Peel off down here towards Degner's 1 and 2. Tricky little corners. It used to be a rounded corner, but they chopped them off and squared them out. I can try, mate. I can try. Let me just. All right, we're not going to do a track guide. Let's. What do I need to do then? View event settings, save settings, new Bosch. What? Where's it gone? Huh? Ah, there it is. All right, we've got it. I can try starting a lobby, but you know. Is my lobby going to be any stronger than anyone else's? It's probably just the PlayStation servers rather than anyone else's internet. You've tried DMK 10. D-Dot's tried. Cutler's tried. And well, we were in. It went DMK, Cutler, and then D-Dot. And then we all got kicked out of D-Dot's, and now we're back in Cutler's. So who knows? Oh, chopping qualifying down to 5 minutes. Is that just because we're behind schedule, chaps? Yeah, that's the odd thing. Chris can't join. So, where is he? Cutler 182. Sitting right at the top there. He can't join D-Dot's lobby. And D-Dot can't join Cutler's lobby. So, I don't know. What a bizarre setup. Oh. Ah. Everyone's getting kicked again by the looks of it. Bosh. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's just see then. Is it my turn? Load some setoir. Bosh. Blammo. Pow. Oh, hold on. We won't be out of this one. Yeah? That it? We're in. Try me. Martin Lee, evening. Yes, we are having problems. 55-8. Don't know why you need to put Billy after your name. We know who you are. How you doing, brother? I hope you're okay, mate. I hope you're okay. Hold on, we might be in Draco Fury's lobby. I might kick myself out of my own lobby here. Can I kick myself? Is that an option? No. Oh. For being a bad sportsman. I don't know if I'm friends with Draco Fury. This is the problem, you swines. I have to now wait for friend requests and stuff like that, which, oh, damn it. Yeah, you see? Okay, all right. So he's on it. Let's have a look. Blah 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 blah. Friend request received. Come on, chop. Damn it! Oh my God. Add to friends. Yeah, skip all that. Come on. Blam. Could be right. 30 seconds of quali now. How many channels you got, Billy? Dodge Eye. How many channels do you need? What are you posting on the secret one that we're not allowed to look at? Why will it be Kevin's fault? For no reason, Kev blamed. Have some of that. Alright, so I can see Cutler, I can see D-Dot. 15 of 16, yeah. 15 including myself, right. Hopefully we're underway. Again, we've got qualifying to do. I don't know whether they've chucked themselves straight into qualifying. I assume they have. So we are already 5 minutes in. Get rid of that. 10 minutes quali from now. Alright, so maybe they're going to do up to the 15-minute mark on the race timer in the bottom left. Right, we'll try that track guide again, shall we? Excuse me. Let's see if we can find... Here we go. Perfect timing. On board with the D-dot. Through that first turn then. Might not be a super quick one from D-dot. Yeah, he's ghosting already. So he is on an out lap, so he'll be saving his tyres for his hot lap. Going through these S's. He might retake control once he gets onto the straights. Just saving his tyres a little bit through here maybe. So through Dunlop down towards Degner. This is about where we got cut off last time with getting booted out of the lobby. So through Degner 1, got to be careful, you don't want to run out onto that sand on the left hand side there. Through Degner 2, again easy to run it wide through there. That little strip of AstroTurf easily catch you out. So into the hairpin then, up the hill they go. Ooh, just about getting it right. Running down through 200R then. Big, long, fast. It's not a straight, but it may as well be. Oh, D-dot. Getting it all wrong on the way down towards Spoon. Stick with him. He's not this bad, honest. So through Spoon. This is almost double apexed as well, so you run out wide and then hit the inside apex, the second part of Spoon, and then back up this back straight. Sorry, back stretch as it's called. Got about 7 minutes, Billy, through the infamous 130R, carrying as much speed as possible through there. They'll have to let off a little bit. And into the Casino Triangle. Again, just got to be careful on the power as you come out of there. It's easy to spin the rears up on these GR3s. And they do like a little bit of backwards action. Back onto the start-finish straight. So that was a lap, if not a slow lap, with D-dot. And I have got to say, where are you boys? Where are you boys? There we go. The Porsches have got to have the best livery tonight. They win the competition. Because look at the size of that dark smoker down the side. Look at it. It's astoundingly large. Aldo also, look at it. Great big smoker down the side. That's what we like. DDR Jonesy out in that camouflage Jag. Ooh. Yeah, Aston's getting it backwards. Pepsi livery of Draco Fury in the Corvettes. It is Dorito, but Doritos are owned by Pepsi. I know this because I work for them. How about that? Chalk did that on purpose to give us a better look at that livery. Don't call him out. Waldy in the Hyundai. Nice looking car, that. In the Porsche, Draco Fury in that Corvette, then Jonesy in the Jag, Cutler in the Lamborghini, D. Keenley's in the Aston, Ofsky's in the AMG Mercedes, D-Dot in another Lamborghini, Janio Jag, DK10 in the Aston. Number 1 Pops is the teammate in the Corvette, and Hattalad is the second AMG Mercedes. So team race tonight. Did I go through team points, or did I get kicked out of a lobby prior to that happening? So hot laps coming in then. D-Dot's currently on pole position with a 2:00.0. Chalk is not far behind him with a 2:02. Baldy on a 2:09. And Janio just hitting a 2:02 for 4th position. Aldo back out the pits, fresh set of boots on by the looks of it. 2:03.2 for him. Gwydion has got a 2:03.3 for 6th position. Draco Fury comes in the pits, he's on a 2:04.4, dropping off those mediums by the look of it. DDR Jonesy in 8th at the minute, his fastest 2:07.6. Cutler in 9th, he's got a 2:12.5. But don't you worry, Cutler will go quicker than that. D Keenley's in 10th with a 2:13.3. DK10 with a 2:23.3. Big gaps then between top spot and the back few drivers at the minute in terms of lap times. They may come down as this qualifying session runs out of time. Number 1 pops in 13th. He's got an 8:07 on the clock. What happened there? Must have parked up somewhere, but he's out on track now, putting those laps in. We'll see how he gets on. Thanks for the sub as well, number 1 pops even, not pups. And Hatterlad also, big long first lap, 6:22. I don't know, Billy. I don't know. Is it? Oh, I know why. Because my streaming card is only 720 because I cheaped out. Sorry. I am intending on getting the updated card with the 1080 60 frames and all that sort of stuff. So relax, all right. See what's going on in this chat. Billy and Martin are having a right old flap. Big bottle of beer for Billy. He does like a watch with a beer. Does our Bill? No worries, Mr. Lee. No worries at all. What's the tyre and fuel depletion for this one? I don't know. What are you asking me questions like that for, Billy? Oh, Chalky. He's just testing the drift capabilities out. That's all he's doing. Yeah, look. I've even left the qualifying to show you that. Look, Bill, that's how dedicated I am. Where the hell is that crap? There we go. Tyre wear times 5, fuel depletion on times 4, mechanical damage is light, so it does repair itself. Slipstream real, blah 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 blah. All right, happy, good. Damn it. So Janio's turned up then. 1:59.7, stuck himself 0.3 of a second quicker than D-Dot at the minute. Get yourself back on, Mr. Lee. Don't talk about it. 1:59.7 then. Where there's D-Dot right in front of him. What can D-Dot put in? Not sure how good the Lamborghini is. From reports I've heard of people testing it, just it's shockingly bad and it tries to kill you, but we'll see. D-Dot then, another 2 minute there. What did Janio put in? Another 2 minute himself. Chalk is up to 3rd position, but no time on the board. Was he half a second almost behind D-Dot? So that puts him on a 2 minute 0.5 for him. Oski's at 2 minute 5 as well. Maybe Chalk's just gone a little bit quicker. 2 minute 5 there for Aldo just as he crosses the line. Gets himself 5th position. I can imagine that's pretty much qualifying over. We're just going to see people finish their laps once it hits the 15 minute mark. Our Waldy is on 2 minute 0.9 for 6th. Cutler 7th, 2:01.7. So yeah, gone a bit quicker. Gwydion 8th, 2:02.2. Draco Fury in 9th. He's got himself a 2:04.4. Jonesy 2:06.3. Oh, there's those marbles. And backwards he goes. Number 1 pops in at 12th. He's got a 2:06.5. Dee Keenley's, she's got a 2:13.3, and Hattalad, ooh, purples. So a few slow laps then, probably just to burn some fuel off maybe. Let's see what he puts in. It is still Janio on that pole position though. That last timing mark. He's only got one as he comes back straight, and then he's into the start finish straight again. But it's looking clean still from Hattalad. Can he sling himself onto pole position from the back? Currently sitting in 14th on this grid. Into 130R, needs to get this right. He is half a second up still. Just got to get Casino right, and then he should have taken it. Clean through the first part, clean through the second. It's looking good. And it is a 1:59.001 for Hattalad then. Up to first position straight away. Blinding lap then for Hattalad. He's not happy with the Lamborghini driving through him. He's going to give him some reverse action. So it is Hattalad on pole, Janio second, D-Dot in third, Chalk in fourth, Hofsky's fifth, Aldo sixth, Waldy in seventh, Cutler, oh he's ghosting, so that's him done. Eighth for Cutler then. 9th for DK 10, Gwydion is in 10th, Draco Fury 11th, 12th for Jonesy, number 1 Pops in 13th, and D Keenley's 14th. So hopefully, look at these pair, look. That's some love there, isn't it? Not angry, just looking each other deeply in the eyes, or something like that. It'll turn into a ram session at some point. Someone will get bored. Or someone else will come firing it into the mix at 100 miles an hour and take them both out. There you go, could have been you. Cutler doing donuts. Oh, there he goes. Takes out Hattalad. D-Dot escaped that. Hattalad picked up a bit of front end damage though. What do you mean where's Ofsky's gone? Ofsky's is just there. There's Ofsky's. Right, so just waiting on lobby settings to get sorted out. As Draco Fury remembered that he's in charge of this lobby. No. I think Draco Fury might have forgotten that he's running the lobby. Oh no, he's done it, Okay, alright. That would have been amusing. Especially if it was him calling out for the race to start. Here we go then. Suzuka, 1 hour endurance about to start. Hopefully everyone gets off the line and through turn 1 cleanly enough. Okay. So, that's not right. It's clearly not right, is it? But they are away. I don't know what's going to happen about that grid order. It's almost, what's the point in qualifying if you're just going to... yeah, there's a few drivers already parked up. So it looks like we may be having a restart. 2 drivers still stuck on the grid. D-Dot's ghosting. Yeah, we're going to have a restart by the looks of it. Oh. Damn these lobbies. Oh, Aldo. No. Somebody else just left, or they just ended up in the pits. Oh, this damn game. Yeah, there you go. Bosh, out. Unfortunately, we had grid order all over the place and had the start glitch as well. Looked like drivers were stuck on the start-finish line. Can't be that hard now, PlayStation. How long's this game and console been out? You still can't get 14 drivers off the line. No, D-Dot. Make sure you go and check out D-Dot Racing over there on Facebook as well. He's probably got a live stream going. He's probably as infuriated as everyone else with the lobby situation. Yeah, it's a good call. Just, you know, I know it's a bit of a waste doing qualifying if we're just going to throw it in the bin, but Aldo's not coming. Oh. Right. Not messing about then. We're getting into this race. Regardless of who's in the lobby, regardless of what positions by the look of it. Unless he's managed to jiggle them about, I don't know. Let's hope we can all get off the line this time. Grid orders all over the place again. We're missing Aldo, unfortunately, so 1 team member down. Were you in the Hyundai? Oh no, what were you in, Aldo? Here we go again then. Does everyone get away? No! Oh look, this is becoming a joke. Keenly stuck again. Ofsky's stuck. D-Dot stuck. Yeah. Oh, this flipping game. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Aldo had a little bit of a tough race last week. He got boshed about a little bit. So I think he, oh, here we go, dropping the race down to 40 minutes maybe. Yeah, he got tangled up with a few drivers last week and left, I believe. I personally thought it was a lobby, you know, a glitch. He lost his internet, but no, he actually left the lobby. Yeah, we're gonna have to start thinking about making a decision of whether to knock this on the head this week. What are we? Nearly 40 minutes behind schedule. Yeah, let's just either get on with the race or not. Again, we had issues in the GT7 lobbies last night as well with Gran Turismo. So, there you go. More glitches. Oh, everyone's gonna have a go at it. All right. This shouldn't be happening because it's auto drive. The computer should be taking control. Sorry, folks. Yeah, you're right, Martin. It's insane, really. You know, and obviously, I'm sure their crackpot engineers have been spending an awful lot of time trying to sort out GT7. You know, but after the whole time, like I say, when did this bloody game come out? When did GT7 GT Sport come out? Donkey's years ago now, right? Surely all the updates, all the flipping things, by now you would be able to have a strong lobby. So we're just one driver short, which was Aldo. Doesn't look like he was going to come back anyway. I'm not sure what they've done. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I think there was talk of changing the time of day. He gave up Corey for this. Oh my god. Should not watch that crap, Billy. In fact, take that television, right? Apart from plugging it into a PlayStation or to watch the internet through, fling it out the window. Everything that comes through that box is crap. Name me one good show on TV. I watched them all. Crap. Have we still got people spinning around and going backwards? That's Cutler. He could be doing that himself. I think he is. Still got drivers in the pits. But we haven't got cars going backwards in the pits. That doesn't still yet mean it's going to be a strong lobby. Oh, D. Keeney's is now left. Oh. Maybe they've just ruined this circuit somehow. We used to get all these problems at... D. Keeney's is back. We used to get all these problems at Goodwood during the minis as well. real start, says Janio. I don't know what a real start is. What's on your fire stick, Billy? Huh? What's on your fire stick? Exactly the same crap that you get on your TV, right? Boom! Kablamo! DMK got shunter armoured. Blam pow! It's chaos down towards turn 1. I've literally got YouTube on. That's all I watch. Stuff on YouTube. Because TV's crap. Right, let's try this for the umpteenth time. I think this is the 5th lobby, 3rd attempt at race start. Who knows what's going to happen? Who's Justin Gant when he's at home? Why have you suddenly appeared? We've still got drivers chopped all over the place on the line. Oh my god. And D. Keenley's still stuck on the grid, unfortunately. Having some real issues tonight. Unfortunately, looks like they're continuing. I don't see. Yeah, D-Dot's saying keep going. Unfortunately, D. Keenley's, you just might have to. I'm not sure what's happened to you either, Jonesy. Oh, it's chaos. It's chaos. Gwydian's off. Oh yeah, everyone's leaving. All right, we're going to go for one more then. All right. Rolling start. Well, it's an interesting option. I hate the rolling starts personally because I think the gaps are far too large. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's not great on a normal. Oh, we've still got lobby issues. There's drivers going backwards in the. This is not good, boys and girls. This is not good. We've still got people going backwards in the pits. It's D. Keenley's again. Yeah, she's got some serious internet issues by the looks of it. And now resets. D. Keenley's, if you listen to the stream, you may not have done it. I don't know, but whoever's on the internet apart from you, kick them off. Make them watch it in 480p, not 720, 1080, none of that. Get them down to the lowest. If someone's streaming Netflix, off, right? Yeah, is that Cutler going? No, it's D-Dot. Oh. Yeah, D-Dot can't get out of the pits either. He's left the room. Ugh. What time have we got? 21:15, 45 minutes down. The gaps are right because they are spaced on time. Yeah, maybe they are, but I don't know. They're just not. It just leaves drivers far too far apart for my liking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's the gaps are so big that the drivers at the front, you know, well, really, you want to be the driver just coming around the final turn when the lights go green, so you've got that whole straight to stamp it. The guys at the front obviously only get half that straight to get up to speed, and like Martin was saying, everyone else is stuck around the last corner through the chicane before they can even think about getting up to speed. So yeah, for me it just doesn't work for the rolling starts. But here we go. One last attempt, I think. Billy Miller's saying drop the tyre wear by one. Is that a fix for some lobbies, Billy? Dropped another driver. Who have we lost? D Kinney's is in. Oh, was it D Dot? Have we lost the D Dot star? Look, where's Jonesy? Look how far back they are. Literally on 130R. Jonesy leading the pack then, but like I said, D Keenley's is backwards. She's left the lobby. See Waldy still coming through that chicane and the lights have gone green. Everyone else has got off. So, Jonesy into turn one. They're all gone for a bit of a drift. D-Dot's left the room. Everyone's gone wide through turn one and allowed... Who's gone through? Off skis. Managed to fire his way through to the front then. Due to mistakes around that first turn. And off we go then. Looks like they're going to carry on. Have we still got... we've got 11 drivers. D. Keeney's has left the room. D-Dot's left the room. Oh, no. Oh, no, sorry. D-Dot's joined the room. William, we've just had backwards as well, but it is off skis leading by DDR Jonesy in the Jag. Cutler in third position. Oh, a little bit of contact between him and Hatterlad. Hatterlad, does Hatterlad keep it on track? Yes, he does. But he loses a position to Chalk. I'm going to call you Chalky because it just feels more natural. Janio then in sixth position. He's leading the championship at the minute. So a bit of work for Janio to do. Get himself back up to that front position. D-Dot's left the room again. DMK DK10 is in 7th in the Aston. Unfortunately, D. Keenley's was his teammate, but she's left the lobby, so unfortunately that's that one done. Draco Fury then in 8th. Long way back as well. 8 point... Oh, Jonesy's got it wrong. Draco Fury comes through to take that position. Jonesy's got it wrong somewhere. He's got a little bit of front end damage. That will repair itself, but... Let's put him way down the fight now. He was right near the front. Number one pops in 9th then. He's also quite far back. 1.7 seconds back from Jonesy. Waldy in 10th. Another 4 seconds back in the Hyundai. And Gwydion, his teammate, behind him. Another 2.6 seconds back. And they have dropped the race time to 40 minutes. Then finishes lap 1, 2.2 seconds lead. Cutler's got himself up into 2nd in that Lamborghini. Porsche in 3rd of Chalky. Best livery tonight. Being hunted down by the 2nd of the Mercedes with Hatterlad. Janio, first of the Jag drivers, into 5th now then with Jonesy's departure into the sand. DK10 also up a position into 6th. Draco Fury we saw get past Jonesy with that little mistake. He's back on track. Car repaired itself now. 3.5 seconds down from Dracul, putting in purples. Another 3.5 seconds in front of Waldy. Oh, Waldy nearly got it wrong. Number one Pops, apologies. Number one Pops has got it wrong somewhere because he's now at the back of the pack. It was Gwydion hunting down Waldy, but it's now number one Pops right at the back of this pack. So back up front, off skis, 2.4 seconds. He's starting to stretch out on a set of mediums. Cutler's got himself into 2nd with about 0.3 of a second lead. We've got the Mercedes and the Porsche battling it out for positions behind. Oh, Chalk under pressure. He's pushed himself wide and backwards. Spinning off, he's going to have dirty tyres. Oh, almost taken out DMK DK 10 on the way back on track. Good job you were ghosting. So Janio moves up another position. DMK goes up a position as well. Chalky back into 6th now. Draco Fury 7th, 2.9 seconds off that fight. Jonesy still in 8th. He's got Waldy closing up 1.9 seconds back. That was about 3.5. Maybe a couple of little mistakes from Jonesy. Number 1 pops back up to speed. He's now hunting for that 10th position off of Gwydion as well. Into the casino triangle they go. You can see these cars just want to let go. All rear wheel drive, the GR3s. They just want to spin you around in corners. I don't think they did mine, no. So Ofsky's not quite running away with it. He's still got 2.5 seconds, but it's now Hattalad into 2nd. He's got himself past the Lamborghini, so it's Mercedes 1-2 at the minute. Can the tyre whisperer handle this Lamborghini to the end? You will see he does know how to look after a set of tyres, does Cutler 182. Right on that rear bumper of Hattalad as well. Janio looking to chase those two down. 1.9 seconds the gap he's got between himself and the 3rd place Cutler. DMK DK 10 for company, just over a second back. He's got Chalk back up to speed now. 1.6 seconds off that fight. Another 4.5 seconds back to Dracul. Jonesy in 8th, under threat here from Waldy. Let me change camera. Oh, Christ. Why won't you let me change camera, you damn PlayStation? Right, hold on. Is the stuff turned on? Variable display all. Switch keyboard options on. Hey! Still no cameras. There we go. This is what I was trying to do. Get on board with Waldy as he hunts down 8th position. Closes up towards 130R. He's caused Jonesy to have a mistake. Jonesy almost coming back on track and taking out Waldy. But he gets it wrong. Under pressure then from Waldy through 130R. Nowhere to be seen now. Where is he? He's in 11th. Just parked up. I think he's just allowed other drivers to come through. He's got a little bit of rear end damage as well now, Jonesy. A bit of work for him to do. Change that camera back out then. Give me trackside. Oh, flipping game. So the two teammates almost neck and neck now then. Just at 1.2 seconds between them. Hattalad's really stamped the throttle then to close that gap on teammate Oski's. Cutler's made a mistake as well. The Lamborghini is trying to kill him then. DMK DK10's got through and he's now under pressure from Chalky in the Porsche. Chalky looking to go around the outside on the run down towards the hairpin. Cutler holds on to that inside line, but you can see the back end of that Lamborghini just twitching around all over the place. Chalky slots one up the inside as they run down towards 200R. Lamborghini holds the position. Chalky sweeps back up the inside, but not quick enough. Looking for a way past on the way down into Spoon. Tight line through there for Cutler. Chalky a little bit slower through there. Under pressure now from Janio as well. 4th and 5th and 6th all pretty close together. Janio's close right up in fact. Get me a different camera. That'll do. So we're on board with Janio then as he hunts down Chalky and Cutler in front. Oh, but he's run wide. Cutler's run wide as well. He's managed to go. Oh my God, flipping his that. Can that car spin anymore? Lambo does try and take out his driver. Oh, Janio's almost fallen for the same trick through Casino. Doesn't put himself under any pressure, but he loses a great big chunk of time to Chalky in front. Suzuka here then trying to catch everybody out. Is Cutler even back on track yet? Yes, he is. No damage luckily, but he's all the way down in 9th position now. Again, maybe struggling to get back on circuit as cars were coming through. You've got to come back on cleanly. You may get penalised with something else on. There it goes again. The back end steps out. Is it the tyres on the Lambo? Yeah, you can take the chicanes pretty quick. Oh, off skis, he's off. He's into the wall. No damage, you lucky bleeder. Hatalad saying, go on, lad. Don't worry about me. You just keep stomping that throttle. Oh, he's run wide. He's allowed Hatalad to go through. Not sure if that was deliberate. But Hatalad now leads the race. Off skis, off at the hairpin. Hatalad running away. 2.3 seconds already over off skis. DK10 hunting down off skis as well in that Aston behind him. Has the Aston got what it takes to catch the Mercedes in front? What's the gap? 1.5 seconds. Staying pretty consistent up there. Chalky in the background, 2.2 seconds back then after his little indiscretion off track. Janio just a second and a half back, so the gap's stretching out a little bit again. Just over the 10-minute mark into this now shortened 40-minute endurance race. It did look a bit like Belly, didn't it? It was like the Nutcracker suite. I'm sure that's what Cutler was thinking when he was spinning around. So you're still blaming Kev, yeah? Is that what you're doing, Billy? Sounds like it. But he has closed that gap right down to off skis. It was less than a second. It just stretches over a second again. And Hatalad's not getting away with it yet either. He's only 1.7 seconds up the road. That gap was 2.3. Who's skidding around? I've just heard tyres. Nobody? All right. Dying swan. Hatalad then still with that 1.7 seconds. Teammate you can see in the background is off skis. Still being hunted by DK10. He's lost a bit of time to that fight though. Now comes back under more pressure from Chalky. A little bit sideways in the Porsche. Janio still trying to chase these boys down, but he's lost another little bit of time in that Jag. 2.1 seconds down now. Dracul Fury in the Corvette, 7.2 seconds down from Janio. Currently sitting in 6th. Waldy up to 7th in the Hyundai. Gwydion 8th in the other Hyundai. Number 1 Pops in the other Corvette in 9th. Looking for that position is number 1 Pops. And Jonesy in 10th then. Have we lost Cutler? We've lost another one. We're turning it into a shambles PlayStation. Yeah, the Mercs were pretty strong. They're a good contender in the GR3 leagues, to be honest. They're big and heavy, and they're a bit cumbersome, and they're wide and things, but they work. If you can get the tune on them right, yeah, they work. Yeah, Cutler's he's now left the lobby. That's him done and dusted then. So top 2 closing back up. The gap now only 0.7 of a second between the 2 Mercedes drivers. DMK's kept himself in touch as well, 1.7 seconds back, but he has got Chalky breathing right down his neck. Both got the DMK tag, but I don't know how close they are. I don't know whether there'll be sweet nothings whispered behind the ear. Still on the hunt then. Gianio still there as well, 2.2 seconds back, not lost any time. Could be on here for Chalk on the run down to Spoon. Might get a good run up this back stretch as well if neither of them throw it off through Spoon. Get the first bit right, get the second bit right. Ooh, gotta be careful there, Chalk. AstroTurf will have you round in a second, my friend. So, the lead has changed again. Ofsky has got himself back through into the lead. Hattelad maybe carrying a little bit too much speed through Spoon. Oof, DMK 10 going wide through 130R. So the two Mercedes swapping positions then. DMK 10 closes that gap up. Oh, he's gone wide though through Casino Triangle. That allows Chalky through. That allows Janio through as well. So DMK decides enough of those softs. I'm out, and he chucks himself in the pits. But it is Ofsky's. Still leading from teammate Hattelad just by half a second. They've now got a bit of a gap behind them to Chalky in third. Janio fourth, still that 2.2 second gap, so not lost any time at all. Just can't make any up. Dracul Fury now 11.9 seconds back, almost out of fuel. Waldy in sixth. Still got a great big quarter of a tank left in his car. A little bit of wear showing on those softs. We'll see how long he wants to stop out for. Mediums on for Gwidian, his teammate. Again, very similar on fuel. A little bit less tyre wear. And DMK 10 back out of the pits then. Fresh set of racing mediums on. Now in 8th position. Number 1 Pops in the pits, taking on board fuel and tyres. I don't know what tyres you were on. Jonesy has also been in the pits, fresh set of softs on board for him. Ooh. Almost sideways out of the casino there. So back up front, Ofsky's still leads. Oh, Chalky's closed the gap down. Both the front two drivers on mediums. Chalky's also on the mediums as well, almost sideways through 130R for Chalk. But he hangs onto the back end of those two Mercedes for the time being. Just 0.7 of a second gap. Janio lost a tiny bit of time, gets Casino a tiny bit wrong as well. Was 2.4 seconds. Is he going to lose any more time? A little bit. It is stretching open. 2.5. A tiny little mistake on the way into Casino has cost him. Dracul Fury in the pits then. Ofsky's still holding his own. Just pulled a second over than Hattelad. 1.1 the gap now. Hattelad under some pressure though from Chalky's. He's been closing up for the last couple of laps and now he's in a position. Hattelad may be struggling a little bit with grip here. There you go, Chalky closes up again into Degner 2. Again, the back end of these GR3s just want to let go sometimes. Come back together. Just 1.4 seconds in it between these top three. Chalky closes up on Hattelad then on the way down towards Spoon, backs off. Hattelad goes to the inside. You can see that Mercedes drifting on the way into this turn. Use the toe up the hill. Is it going to be enough before 130R? Hattelad goes defensive again, swings himself out to the right. Is it enough? Gets himself through. Hattelad then drops into third position. Chalky into second. Now he's on the hunt for his Hattelad's teammate in front. The gap at 1.1 seconds. Top three stay out. Janio comes in this lap. He's on the mediums. As are these boys. If he gets the softs on early enough, be able to make up a bit of time on these guys, but his tyres will be blown out by the end. Don't run it too wide through there, Chalk. Still got Hatterlad hunting you down. So top three, a great big gap between themselves. Let's just jump on with Hatterlad. 18.8 seconds back to fourth place Waldy now with Janio's departure. Again, he will be back out on track, but a little further down the circuit. Hatterlad then looking to hunt down that second position. He wants it back. Maximum points for Team Mercedes if he does first and second. Let's change that camera. No, nothing to look at there. Waldy then holding his own in fourth position at the minute. Again, almost out of fuel. Not done bad on those softs. He's made them last 10 laps. It's 20 minutes. Janio on that fresh set of softs then. Can he make them work to his advantage? 32 seconds down from race leader. That will change when the top four come in from pit stops. DK10 then also on a fresh set of mediums. Made up a couple of positions. Did you come out in 8th, I think? So a couple of positions made back up then for DMK. Draco Fury is back out as well on a fresh set of racing softs. Number 1 Pops is testing out the drift capabilities of a brand new set of mediums. Goody has just gone through, so Goody's gone for a set of hard tyres. Okay, that's a brave choice. And Jonesy now in the pits, dropping. Oh, have you messed up your pit stops? Came in on lap 6 for tyres, but didn't take on board fuel by the looks of it. So Ofsky's in the pits, Hatterlad in the pits, Chalky stays out. He's got a lap or 2 left of fuel. Still plenty of life left in those mediums. These boys just arriving in their pit boxes now then. Who needs to take on board more fuel? Ofsky's. Hatterlad's going to get out first, that's for sure. Goes. Hatterlad released. Ofsky's follows him out. So Janio does go through on that set of softs then. Into second position he goes. We are just awaiting Chalk's pit stop. 29.5 seconds he's currently got as a lead. Again, yet to stop though. Almost out of fuel. Then closing the gap down on that fresh set of softs. Hatterlad comes out behind him, just 1.6 seconds back, also on a fresh set of softs. Ofsky's with that delay in the pit stop with the extra fuel has cost him. He's now 4 seconds down. Again, fresh set of softs to play with. DK10 up into 5th. He's on the reasonably fresh set of mediums. Draco Fury 6th. Waldy 7th. He's back out the pits on a fresh set of mediums as well. William has chosen the hard tyre. Number 1 Pops we saw drifting on a freshish set of mediums. And Jonesy, all the fuel, half the tyres. That gap is coming down between Chalky and Janio. I don't think Chalk had enough fuel on for another lap, so in he comes. That gap at 28 seconds when he comes in. There's the gap between Janio and Hatterlad in second and third. Has Chalky played it right? He's not in the pit box yet. Into Casino. Hard on the brakes into this one. Oof, a little bit wide there for Janio. Keeps on track. Hatterlad almost follows him off track. Right. There they go. First 2, first 3 drive past. Chalk gets released now. And he's going to come out right behind Ofsky's. So he slots back into 4th position. Fresh set of softs on board. Absolutely brimmed to the tank full though, the Porsche. Don't know whether you quite need to do that. But it's on at the front. Janio and Hatterlad. The gap come down to just half a second. Damn you, PlayStation. Give me a different camera. Purple sectors from Hatterlad. I'm sure Janio's not being a slouch behind that wheel either. That gap is coming down. That little bit of slipstream is just helping Hatter on all these straights. Janio goes a little bit wide. Another purple sector there for Hatter. Oof, very close. Almost contact between the two. Gap stays about 0.4. Both drivers holding it tight through 200R. Again, Hatterlad closing up under slipstream down towards Spoon. Backs off though on the way in. Seems super overpowered, does the Mercedes. Both drivers on the gas then, back up the hill. Mercedes already catching the Jag. Doesn't go to the defensive line, Janio. Hatterlad almost making it look easy on the way into 130R. Sorry about the great big wing, you can't really see a lot with that, can you? There you go, that's a little bit better. Oh, again, Hatterlad gets it wrong through there. Janio comes back through, the triangle. Oh, a little bit of contact. Thought Janio had got it. Needs to hang on to that slipstream. Not going to do it into turn one this lap. So just under the 15 minutes left on the clock. They should be able to see the race out on the tyres and fuel they've got. Yeah, that's right, Martin. Stick a PC and a couple of screens in your room, Bill. You'll never need the heating on again. Janio coming back, looking to take that position off of Hatterlad then. Oh, again, likes running it wide through there. He's got to be so careful on that AstroTurf. Still neck and neck, these two. Gap at 0.4 of a second, the opposite way round this time. Are we going to see Janio do a repeat of Hatterlad's move? Doesn't close up on the Mercedes quite as quick as the Mercedes closed up on the Jag. Oh, but he's carried a bit too much speed in there, has Janio. Hatterlad might have carried a bit too much speed on the way through the second part of Spoon though. But he does hold. Gain time over Janio. The gap up to 0.8 of a second. That little mistake then from Janio. Just about slipstream range. It's about 3/4 of a second. I suppose with that Mercedes though, it's twice as wide as anything else. Oof, tight through there. Got to be careful for those penalties. Gap down to 0.7 of a second. Have a flick through, see what else is going off. Off skis is under a little bit of pressure from Chalk. Gap at a second, 0.9. So it could still be on here for position changes between these two. DK10 having a bit of a lonely race now. He's got 13.6 seconds in front to that fight between Offskis and Chalky, and he's got nearly 10.5 seconds back to Dracul Fury, who's now got Waldy. That gap was at 2 seconds. What's happened there? A little mistake from Waldy on the way out through Casino, maybe. A gap at 3.5 now then. Great big gap back to teammate Gwydion, 43.4 seconds in 8th. Number 1 Pops, 6.3 seconds down in 9th. And Jonesy, another 31.5 seconds down from Pops in 10th. We've lost a few drivers tonight. Through lobby glitches, and yeah, it's been mayhem and chaos. Top two though, keeping each other in check, as are. Oh, we just catch Chalky trying to run around the outside of Offskis through the hairpin. That's a brave move. And just looking for a way past then is Chalky. Looks like he's got the legs on Offskis. He's been behind him for a lap or two. Might just be saving his tyres actually. Fuel looking good. may have just taken on a teensy bit too much fuel there, Chalky. We'll see. Can he get the run on this Mercedes up the hill? Doesn't look like he can. Hofsky's holds on to that third then as they hit 130R. Both drivers keep it neatly on track as well, down towards Casino. I don't know, Bill. Maybe they're all rubbish. Chalky then. Quarter of a second behind. Not close enough to go for the move again though on off skis. Let's go and see what the gap's like between first and second. Stretched out a little bit. A second between those two now. A bit of work for Janio to do to try and catch that back up. Battle really is here by the looks of it. Driver's just chucking himself in the pits. Draco Fury, DMK 10 and Waldy were all pretty close. Sorry, not Waldy. Oh yes, it is Waldy, yeah. DK Chalky still not managed to get his way past off skis yet. Are we going to see him? Oh, a little bit wide through there. Oh, he chops back up the inside on the way into the hairpin again. Tiny bit of contact. Has he carried the speed this time? Goes wide onto the marbles. Can he get a better run out? All over the back end of that Mercedes on the way out of the hairpin. He's bided his time, has Chalky. Oh, yeah, you better let off the throttle. Flipping heck, I thought you were firing yourself up into Netherland then. Well done for keeping it in check with off skis. Lost a bit of time though, about a couple of tenths by the look of it. He was looking good as well. You should have just stuck with him on the way down to Spoon and then followed him up here and took him out on the way through 130R. Ooh, almost sideways through 130R as well for Chalky. Right behind the Mercedes again. Can he get the run down this long start finish straight? I nearly couldn't talk then. Loses another little bit of time just on the way out of Casino. Closes back up again on the way down towards turn 1, but it's not going to be enough. Mercedes versus Porsche here. We've got Jag versus Mercedes in front. Number 1 pops to contend with as well. One of the back markers to try and get past cleanly. These two keeping it absolutely pinned together. Gap still at 0.4. Chalky closes up through the Degners again. Again closes up down towards the hairpin. Sweeps back up the inside again for that move around the outside. Now he is side by side on the exit. Oh, if he can get the power down. Oh, a little bit wide there. Kicks up some dirt off skis. Gets away with it. Chalky, if you'd have just kept it on the black stuff, you would have had that position, I think. Hard on the brakes again into Spoon. Keeps that Mercedes in check. So it looks like the gap up front has stretched out a little bit as well. Let's go and have a look what's happening with that fight between Janio and Hatterlad. Oh yeah, Hatterlad almost off track through 130R. Oh, and off then through Casino. Losing more time to the leader. Oh, but the leader's chucked himself off through the final turn. Janio sweeps by. That slight mistake there. Oh, that slight mistake there has cost Hatterlad. He's got to be careful now because he'll have off skis and Chalky hunting him down. Chalky again, nowhere to go at the minute. Let's get ourselves some trackside camera So Janio through to race lead. He's now got a slight buffer of a tiny bit of time and a back marker between himself and second place. Gap at 1.3 seconds between Hatalad and Janio. 6 minutes on the clock. That's pretty much 3 laps. It'll be 4 though when they cross the line. Off skis, still fending off Chalky though, 3rd and 4th. This battle's been raging for a few laps now. Not looking like he's going around the outside of the hairpin this time for Chalky. How close this time? Not as close on the run down to Spoon then. Closes up on the way into Spoon. Pulls a little bit of time on the way out. Porsche coming back now though under that slipstream. Towards 130R. Both drivers keeping it on track. Chalky looking for a way through. He's got his nose up the outside. Skis holds it. Oh, move by Chalky. Side by side on the way out of Casino. That was a great move by Chalky. Up the inside on the exit of Casino into 3rd place. Now he's going to have to hold that inside line. The Mercedes is hounding him. Pushes the Mercedes over then. And they're going to jostle for position through this first turn. Now then, can Chalk hold on to it for the next 3 laps? Back up front, Janio still leads the race. Now got number 1 Pops giving him some grief. Nope, I'm not letting you go. You might have lapped me, but now you're come past. I'm not having it, he said. Hang on to your coattails. I'll try and close up on some drivers in front of me, maybe. I don't think there is many. Hatalad 1.2 seconds back. It's been pretty tight between these two for most of the race. Just got to be careful he doesn't get a little bit too leery and blow his tyres out. He's brought the time down between himself and Janio though. Still got the buffer of number 1 Pops in between these two. And then Chalk then through into 3rd place and now pulling time over off skis. So Chalky now he's been released. He's got a 4-second gap between himself and Hatalad. That's going to be very difficult to get down in 3 minutes. Although saying that, we have just seen Hatalad fire himself off through the final turn, so anything's possible. He's lost a little bit more time to Janio as well. Number 1 Pop's just hanging on in there. Gap to 1.4 seconds. And even with that car of number 1 Pops in front, which should be giving him a little bit of a tow, it's not helping him, and he is losing a tiny bit of time to Chalk. But again, I don't think it's going to be enough before the end of the race. 3.7 seconds, so only 0.3 of a second he took out of him. Skis 1.4 back then. Waldy another 35 seconds back in 5th. DK10 another 21 seconds back in 6th. Drackle Fury only 2.2 seconds back from DK10. Gwydion another 38.7 back. Number 1 Pops, who's hounding the race leader at the minute. Oh, not anymore, he's not. He was getting it sideways through Degner 2. He's 20 seconds back from Gwydion. He goes wide there to allow Hatalad to come through, continue that battle up front. And DDR Jonesy another 43 seconds down in 10th. But it's all fallen into Janio's lap at the minute. Almost 2 seconds lead over Hatter. He's got to cross the line and do one more lap and hold on to it to take the race win here tonight. One Pops now got the buffer of... Hatterlad now got the buffer of number 1 Pops between himself. Chalky chopped that time down. 1.4 seconds he's took out of Hatterlad. 2.2 seconds the gap at. He's got one more lap to give it any kind of go. Hatterlad might be getting a bit leery. He is getting a bit leery. That gap's going to come down again. Keeps doing that. Chalky could be on for another position here. Takes another 10th out. 1.9 seconds between the Porsche of Chalky in third and Hatterlad's Mercedes in second. .8, 1.7. Chalky's storming it. 1.6. There they are, clearly in view, right in front of him. 1.5. He's driving the life out of this Porsche now. A third of the way through the lap. It brings the time down even more. 1.4 seconds. We are into final lap for the people that are still out. We have got Waldy, who's crossed the line first of all, then he takes 5th position. I think we've got drivers behind him we're going to see. Who else? Jonesy's already crossed the line in 10th. DK 10's going to be the next guy in 6th. Drackle Fury 7th. Gwydion is going to take 8th. Oh. No. Chalky. What happened? No. That was on. I was just coming back to you to see what was kicking off. But Janio's absolutely stomped away with this one now. 4.3 second lead over Hatter. Hatter's out of fuel. Hatter's out of fuel. Ofskis is going to come through to take that position. Chalky's going to come through to take that position. Is he? Yes, he is. Hatter. What a shame. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Chalky. I'm not sure if there was a collision between himself and possibly number 1 Pops. Maybe it was just Chalky getting it all wrong. I don't know, but I just saw him getting himself back on track with number 1 Pops going a bit awry as well. So who knows what was happening. But it is Janio that takes the win here tonight in this shocking night of lobbies, to be honest. Ofskis takes 2nd. Chalky 3rd. That really should have been Chalky's, I think. I'm not sure what happened. I'll find out in the chat afterwards. Hatterlad, unfortunately, is going to have to come pootling across the line in 4th with no fuel. What a shame. So Waldy 5th, DK 10 in 6th, Drackle Fury 7th, Gwydion 8th, number 1 Pops in 9th, and Jonesy 10th. But it is Janio taking the win. So it was looking good for Hatterlad, you know, apart from the fact he's ran out of fuel at the end of the race. He was, you know, he was starting to just drag that time between himself, Janio, stretch it up a little bit. And then he threw himself in the dirt through the final turn. Yeah, it was a shame. So, yeah, Janio managed to get through. Hatterlad couldn't then close the gap back up. He also had the buffer of number 1 Pops between himself and Janio. I just couldn't do it. And all that time, Chalky in the background was just going, I'm having 2nd tonight. Screw you boys and girls. I'm having it. And he was stomping it. What? I mean, the last time I saw the gap, it was at 1.4. I mean, I said at the previous point, he's got 4 seconds to try and make up on Hatter. It's almost impossible. Blam. Obviously, the fact that Hatter's running out of fuel and stuff, that helped. But, yeah, I'm not sure what happened in that final couple of corners. Interesting to find out, but yeah, it's a shame for Chalky. A shame indeed. A shame for Hatterlad as well, but them's racing, boys. Them's racing. That's what happens. You know, you get your strategy wrong. See you later. Got to push your car home. So that is it for round 2 of the DMK Team Endurance race. I nearly didn't get that right. Excuse me. I myself am back on Sunday night at 9 o'clock with the P1 boys and their Super Formula League. That's on the PlayStation 5 and GT7. Lobbies are still a teensy bit glitchy, but it's getting better. And then same time, same place. Maybe, well, let me start that again. At some point on Monday night next week, if the lobbies are working, we'll race again. Because I turned up at 8 o'clock thinking it was all kicking off at 8, so I've been up here for hours. And we've had delay after delay after delay, so yeah. But that's it. That's round 2 done and dusted tonight. I'm going to get myself off. I'm going to curl up in a dark room somewhere, I think. But other than that, I hope it was enjoyable. I hope you've liked what you've watched. If you have, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you click all the like buttons over there on Facebook of DK10 Racing, DK Racing, TDK Tapes, and D. Racing and all that. Click all those like buttons and like, subscribe, share it, all that sort of stuff. Tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.